14-0.
Bears nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He is hit before he can get through it. And down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
on the ground. It's Swift. Has some room inside the 30. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The track route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here we go. Black 20. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll go play action with Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Duvernay to return. And he'll need something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. So trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. Off play action. Here's Williams. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2. Here's Tory Taylor now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Raymond going to return it. Whoa! And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
Number 0, Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to be third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop, sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some big
hole left side. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I'd make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams, and that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top three for the last couple of years, but if Chicago and that roster, if that's your fourth best team in your division, man, I'll tell you what, those are going to be some really competitive division games this year.
And I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the length of the franchises. But when these divisions go head-to-head, there always is a leg. Feel that just is additive to the anticipation of those matchups.
Yeah, I mean, every one of these franchises has significant history for a lot of different reasons. They have Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coaches. Some of the most iconic individuals in the history of the league have played for these four organizations over the last 50-plus years. So there's so much into it, more than just the matchup on the field in that moment, and you can feel it with how much the fan bases rally behind their team.
Moving left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Jack Campbell getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about in rings, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5.
Jameer Gibbs! He's inside the 30. A long one from Gibbs. 55 yards on the game.
That's good. Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.